just lose my mind. Always trying to find that feeling. But the moment that I saw your face, I knew right away, 'cause I felt my heart open up. I swear you, I won't lose it now. No way, no how. This is my next chance for love.
Yeah. Happy Sunday, everybody. It's today's September 13th. All right. And as I stated, I will be just sharing, my journey this semester. I'm going to talk about, multiple things, but ultimately it's going to be more directed towards, my studies and how things are going, how I'm feeling, things of that nature. But before I begin, what you was just listening to was a cut from my TTC brother, Jean Pierre Zafir, aka J Paz. It was a song called My Next Chance from his No Matter the Weather album. This was dropped, I think, in 2016. My Next Chance. All right? I'm taking advantage of it right now. People have reached out to me and asked me, how has my first week gone? Well, to be honest, reviewing syllabi, kind of just getting connected with your professor. For me, interacting with some of my new classmates. I'm finding some are open and looking to engage. Others have ignored messages that I've sent. Maybe they looking at me like the old guy, right? The OG. I'm not sure, but it's not about them. But I am here, to help them, because being freshmen at an institution of higher learning like Morgan State, some of them are away from their families. I might be able to shed, some light on different experiences. But yeah, so, let's get into what's been going on. Y'all see, this is my honey and vanilla chamomile tea. So, taking 6 courses: business administration, finance 101, communications, which is the media literacy in a diverse world, information systems, humanities, and history 350, the African diaspora. So after the first week, they're actually, I would say, the humanities course has actually touched something that I didn't think it would do. Things Fall Apart is the text that I began to read for this course. And I don't know why it's happening this way, but it's making sense. I'm on chapter 5 now. And the personal connections between myself, main character, his feelings towards his father, his feelings like towards himself, what he's supposed to do, what he's capable of doing. It truly resonates with me personally, and that is just fueling the fire, right? Like, you just want to read more, you just want to do more, dig deeper. So I'm finding that I'm doing things that I didn't do when I did this the first time, right? So breaking down, each page, like different passages, things that, speak to me, that's forcing me to open my mind, be creative. I'm taking advantage of it. I have I have an easel and a whiteboard, come in. My sister was just like, yo, bro, like you bugging, like you just don't know what you need. But I recently told a friend, there's a fictional character that I like, right? And some of you may know I'm a big fan of the show The Big Bang Theory. And Sheldon, one of the main characters, who has a eidetic memory, basically is a genius, right? He's not crazy because his mom had him tested. But actually, yeah, I'm crazy, but my mom didn't have me tested. But I do connect with him, right? And one of like a lot of the scenes that he's in, like, I would see that whiteboard and that easel and different formulas and different things that he would have out there, which would help him organize, right? That's a challenge for me because my mind is an open field playground. Imagine letting your puppy out, or when your child has really grasped the art of walking and running, and when you let them go, what happens? It's hard to control them. Well, that's what happens up here. So I have to find ways in order to truly force myself and stay focused. Whew. Still an art that I'm working on. I'm trying different things. I don't know if any of you all have any tools and tactics that you all utilize. Please, in the comment section, share them. But yeah, man, like this humanities class is definitely hitting home. And then as we get into more, of the coursework, touching on poems from the Harlem Renaissance. So I read 3 yesterday, one by Gwendolyn Brooks and then 2 by County Cullen. And the one from Gwendolyn Brooks was titled The Mother. I'm not going to read it, but I'm interested in hearing some of y'all guys' feedback, because this poem, similar to the first 5 chapters of Things Fall Apart, touched me personally. It was a personal connection that I had with this based upon conversations that I had with my late mother. Also, conversations that I've had with friends, associates, loved ones. So, yeah, look that up. It's called The Mother by Gwendolyn Brooks. And again, in the comment section, hey, if you want to ask a question, you want to talk about it. But I definitely have some, some insight and some thoughts that I will be sharing with my professor, on that. Financial literacy. I was privy to have the first chapter coursework available prior to school starting. So why wait, right? So I did that one first. And when I was in banking, financial literacy was something that I taught, whether, actually my goal was to really teach the children, because it was something that truly wasn't taught, at my kitchen table, or my dining room table when I was growing up. So I wanted to, go into the schools, and a couple of, opportunities were presented for me in order to do that. And, I truly feel I was successful. But my clients, I became, kind of like a financial advisor, to my clients. But a running joke that my sister and I had was, I was my worst client. Like, how can you give all of this information, create this path for one to follow, Yet, you have difficulty following that same path. Well, there was reasons behind that. And let's be honest, a lot of y'all know what those reasons are, right? Like, as I stated before earlier, this up here sometimes has its own mind. So the financial literacy, that's cool. Short-term, long-term goals, learning about, personal opportunity course, financial opportunity course, like all of the other stuff, numbers-wise, like I got that, right? But clearly, I'm taking this course because there are some things within the financial literacy that I need. And I'm seeing that already. So, definitely looking forward to this course. History 350, this African diaspora. Yo, man, like the things that we were taught growing up in the late 70s, the early 80s, through the school systems and everything. It was really a farce. Like, I mean, for real, like we owe it to ourselves to do this work. So the professor, he was going over the syllabus, and I mean, he began going off on a tangent, but stated that we should take notes. I had 5 pages of notes. You want to talk about somebody engaged? He dropped some nuggets. I was just like, really? I got to look that up. Like the Olmecs, OLMECS. Look it up. Look it up. Straight up. Like, I mean, we clearly are not creating this information, right? So the individuals who feed us information have this information as well, yet they put it out there in areas where we may not look for it, but teach untruths. Like, I mean, you're teaching a lie. So, this is making me feel good. I mean, everything is just aligning, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all coming together. So this is really interesting. What else? Learning about computers. Since I'm going to have my own business, I need to know how they operate. Like, I don't want to just trust, any old body. Even though I got some people out there that I know get busy with that I can trust. My TTC fam is extremely thorough in a lot of different areas. So, I have people. But, that's going to be cool. In the business administration course, I mean, I'm an entrepreneur I was born an entrepreneur. I think that was the first long word my mother taught my sister and I. From the Kool-Aid stands, the icy stands, the ice popsicles, like we would use our ice trays and make money. Right on Menotti Street, Hunts Point. So this was something that, it just once again makes sense, but at the right time. Now, before I go, the Protect Your Peace t-shirt campaign fundraiser was a success. So successful that a blessed individual decided to reactivate it by purchasing 2 t-shirts this morning. I was surprised by that. Because ultimately I wanted to step away from social media, except for doing these videos, to focus on school. But now I must continue to promote and get the message across. So what I have done, because it has been reactivated, I have expanded the options. So from t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts, sweatshirts, baseball shirts, hoodies, different colors, different sizes to my big fellas. The 3Xs are available in some of those options. I'm sorry, I cannot control that. I know some of y'all reached out to me and were concerned about, the size. So, yes. So go visit again. www.bonfire, that is BONFIRE.com / protect your peace 25. Updated items are there. Please share it. Help me out. I would really, really appreciate that. What you guys have done for me thus far, words cannot truly express how much I appreciate and I love y'all for that. So, I think next week, be the 20th. Some assignments will be submitted. No exams. I think my first exam is the 25th of September. So that September 27th post will speak to, my exams. But again, in the comment sections, if you got any questions that you want, any comments, please share them with me. On, the next week, I will, address them, personally. As much as I can, because I'm hoping that you guys flood me with inspiration, thought-provoking things, anything, right? So, guys, until we meet again next week, just want to let y'all know I love y'all. Class of 2022, the Hy-Vee individual, BZ, is out.